Catholics, we believe the Blessed Mother Mary is the greatest person in the history of this world, the greatest human being. Jesus, of course, being in his own category. And what made her great were two things, faith and a spirit of gratitude. Again, as the angel appeared to her, she said, I am a handmaid of the Lord, let it be done to me as you will. And her saying yes is what enables us to be saved. Because remember, Jesus is the Savior. He did that work, but if Mary doesn't say yes, there is no salvation. But she was also grateful. You just heard it in the psalm response, the Magnificat. Again, that basically, look what the Almighty has done, great things for me. Now, if you look at it from a gratitude point of view, she gave birth to a child who was the most powerful human being that ever lived, ever. And you might have thought that she would have expected, well, I'm going to get really rich out of this. I'm going to be the queen of the world. Everybody's going to do what I want and look up to me. And none of those things happened in her life. Now, after her death, she is the queen of heaven, and all those awards and rewards came, but not in her life. In her life, she was a nobody from nowhere whose son ended up getting tortured and murdered for being a servant of God. Sadness, in a sense. But she was still grateful, always grateful. And that's the lesson for us to be learned. See, because all of us are two things simultaneously. Complaining, grateful. I would guess every single person here today complained about even being here when so many other schools are out, right? And not just the students. I'm sure there were some of us on the other side probably thought the same thing. That is human nature. But what we need to do is try as best we can to be what? More grateful than complaining. All right? If I said, promise never to complain again, you'd make a liar out of me within 30 minutes. But just try this. Try this Thanksgiving. Just try to be more grateful than complaining. Follow the example of Mary. And just try to keep track of that over. See how long you can go without complaining. And see how grateful you can be the next few days, especially tomorrow being Thanksgiving. So again, we're all both of those things. Which one are you going to be more? Like the rest of this country, complaining more? Or actually like the Blessed Mother, grateful?